All right, we're back, people. We're here. The moment we've all been waiting for. Week 1, VTA Season 4. It's Gen 9 draft. So up against a team here of Brambleghasts, Heatran, Amoonguss, Mabostiff, Caesar, and Dragalge. So a couple things off the bat. They didn't bring Azumarill, which is great. I'm really happy to not see Azumarill. They didn't bring Slowbro. We do have the Dragalge. Dragalge is Terra Captain. We have to break through the Heatran and Amoonguss. They did bring the Brambleghast, which is interesting, and the Mabostiff. Luckily, we have a defensive Overquill, which should be pretty good versus the Brambleghast and Mabostiff. But Mabostiff is a good wall breaker. So yeah, I think our win condition here is probably Ceruledge. That was kind of my plan going in. It's just a standard Swords Dance, Bitterblade, Close Combat, Shadow Sneak. I also have Life Orb, Slitherwing with First Impression, and Flame Charge. Flame Charge for the Caesar. I've got a defensive Altaria, which could be nice for Will-O-Wisping stuff like Mabostiff and Caesar. Assault Vest, Gudra, and just a defensive Gastrodon with Clear Smog and Stealth Rock. As for a lead, let's see. What do I kind of want to lead something offensive, like Slitherwing. At the same time, though, I could just lead with like Gudra. I feel like Gudra is a decent lead. I don't really know what they're gonna want to lead with on this sort of team. I'm just worried about like a Mabostiff lead, really. But I mean, I have Overquill. They didn't bring Passimian, which is interesting. I wanted to bring Intimidate on Overquill, but I didn't because I thought they'd bring Defiant Passimian, but they didn't bring Passimian. So I wish I had Intimidate. That would have been nice. Instead of Poison Point, but that's okay. I think that's okay. Let's just lead with Gudra and see what happens here. Okay, Dragalge, perfect. This is a perfect. This is the perfect matchup that I wanted. So I have Ice Beam specifically for this Dragalge. I feel like Dragalge could Terrastalize into something like Ground to hit Gudra. So I brought Ice Beam just for like a potential Terra Ground Dragalge. It could Terra Flying to be immune to ground. It could just Terra Dragon to get a huge dragon move off. Either way, I think Ice Beam will hit it here, so I'm going to go for Ice Beam. As we are faster, that does good damage. Oh, wow. Turn 1 freeze. Let's go. We're winning this season. Turn 1 freeze. This season is ours for the taking. Pew. Turn 1 freeze. Let's go. That's just great for me. I mean, I just go for Ice Beam again here. As they bring out Caesar, that's fine. I do speed creep. It is leftovers. I do think it's going to be a defensive Caesar. I do have a little bit of speed creep on this Gudra, so I can't just follow this up with a flamethrower. Scizor could have close combat here, so alternatively, I could go into Altaria, which I kind of do want to go into. I think it's worth preserving health on Gudra for now, just to see if Caesar has close combat. So let's do that. It is just U-turn, so I could have flamethrowered. It's not a big deal. But now I know next time that I can just go for flamethrower. He might bring out Dragalge again here, but it's frozen. Could bring out something like Amoonguss. Could bring out something like Mabostiff. We might see here. So let's see what it ends up coming out. Let's see what ends up coming out here. It is Mabostiff. I kind of just want to Will-O-Wisp. Altaria gets Will-O-Wisp now, which is an insane buff for like a defensive Altaria. Alternatively, I could go into Overquill, which might be a better play. Might be a better play in hindsight. Just because I want to save Altaria for Amoonguss specifically. This is safety goggles Altaria so that I can switch into Amoonguss and not get spored. So I'm not gonna actually go into Overquill here. Overquill here is a good answer to this, I think. So we do take the play rough. We are like max defense. I don't know if that's choice band or what. But right about here, I just want to get up spikes. I think getting up spikes is a good play. As we see Heatran, which is fine. So yeah, Overquill still looking good. Versus Heatran, I think I'm fine to also just go back out into Altaria and roost up. I can Earthquake Heatran, which is nice. He might go for Stealth Rock here. Magma Storm. Okay, we dodged Magma Storm, which is nice. That would chip us down a little bit, but I'm not too concerned because, we have Roost, and we threaten this thing out with Earthquake. I don't know if they'll expect Earthquake here, but I am just going to go for it. As Scizor comes back out, that's totally fine. That does minimal damage. At this point, I'm definitely Will-O-Wisping, as we are faster. We do see the Defog. Totally fine. I'm going to take the burn on Scizor all day because now it's kind of neutered. It looks like a defensive set with U-turn and Defog, so that's totally fine. This thing just learned Defog. Versus the Scizor, I kind of just want to roost up or go for Earthquake. I don't really. This thing doesn't threaten me, really. As we see U-turn, that's totally fine. I just want to see what it's going to go into. I don't really want to switch out when I know that Scizor is going to U-turn. So, just heal up. Mabostiff comes back out. Okay. We should be able to go back into Overquill, I think. So, how much did the Play Rough do last time? Play Rough did 41% last time, so that's 70 after leftovers. It's looking like a roll, but I might be faster than Mabostiff if it's not max speed. Alternatively, I could. I think sacking Overquill is fine. Overquill. I do want to save it for Brambleghast though. I could try Will-O-Wisping this though. I could try Will-O-Wisping this, but Altaria is more valuable than Overquill, I think. Let's try Will-O-Wisping it. Okay, so it is fast. Oh, but we live. That's insane. I did not expect Altaria to live that hit. That's crazy. I'm not even physically defensive. I'm specially defensive. Too. Altaria is goated. I thought I was gonna die there. For real. I'm gonna save Altaria to potentially heal it up on a Moongus, and I'm gonna bring in Overquill now. Okay, cool. Yeah, damn, that was crazy. How we just lived that hit. I'm definitely just gonna set up spikes here. I just want spikes to go up. I don't care if Heatran defog or Scizor defogs. Heatran comes out, that's totally fine. Versus Heatran, I can go Gastrodon here. I don't really care about Magma Storm. Let's see what he goes for. Earth Power, that's totally fine. So Gastrodon comes out. I can get up rocks here, which I kind of want to do. Alternatively, I could just fire off an Earth Power, which hits most things. We could see Brambleghasts come out. We could see Brambleghast come out here. So there's that. So, but I'm just gonna set up Stealth Rock here. As we see a Moongus, okay. A Moongus is fine. It's Black Sludge. So on a Moongus, I'm just gonna bring out Altaria here and try to absorb the Spore and potentially Roost. I think that's my best play. As he doubles into Scizor, that's totally fine. So he could Bullet Punch me, but if Scizor chooses to defog here, I'm gonna get a Roost off. So we do that at a Bullet Punch. That's totally fine. I get to now go into Slitherwing, and just go for a Flame Charge, which is going to boost my speed. So Scizor's dead. No more defog. Brambleghast does have Rapid Spin, so Brambleghast could still potentially Rapid Spin, but the Stealth Rock and Spikes is really nice for me. And now they have to respond to Slitherwing. This thing is not an answer. I'm just going to Earthquake. Yep. Let's go Slitherwing. I don't know why they went Heatran. I don't know why they thought they should go Heatran there. Heatran was not the play. Amoonguss was the play. So now we see Amoonguss here. I could Flame Charge again. I do want to save this though, because it is nice for the Mabostiff. I mean, I guess Slitherwing isn't that useful, but the first impression is nice for Brambleghasts and Mabostiff. So um, I can I can switch into something. Now that Heatran is down, I don't really need Gastrodon anymore, so I can just kind of sleep fodder Gastrodon. Yeah, I don't really need Gastrodon anymore. Dragalge's frozen. Heatran and Caesar are gone, so I'm just gonna sack Gastrodon to sleep fodder. And now versus Amoonguss, I can just bring out Goodra and start doing more damage. As we do see Mabostiff here, this thing's burned, so I'm not really worried about it anymore. It could get some damage off here, but I have Gooey also, so we're just gonna go for Flash Cannon. Ooh, Destiny Bond. Wow, I didn't know Mabostiff learned Destiny Bond. That's cool. Damn, I just got Destiny Bonded on Mabostiff. Um, was not expecting that. Um, so Brambleghast is really the only threat left. I think Ceruledge can win. Um, they might go into Brambleghast here, but I'm just gonna bring out Ceruledge. Okay, I don't know why they went into Frozen Dragalge, because now I'm just gonna Swords Dance. That's an easy Swords Dance for me. Definitely got lucky with that freeze, no doubt about it. But yeah, let's just Swords Dance up here. Um, yeah, now they have to go into Brambleghast, but I'm just gonna Shadow Sneak it. Um, I think Ceruledge might just win here. I don't know if Brambleghast can beat me. So they're gonna Shadow Sneak first. I'm gonna Shadow Sneak back and knock it out. So Ceruledge cleans up at the end. Um, Good, perfect, easy week one win. I definitely had some luck on my side for sure. Like I got the freeze turn one, which took Dragalge out of the game, which was huge. Um, I also got lucky. I think I dodged a Magma Storm, but I don't think that really mattered too much in the grand scheme of things. Altaria living that play rough from a Mabostiff was huge. Did not expect that. I think that was like play of the game. And now Ceruledge is just going to clean up and win. So GG to my boy Boniour, and easy week one dub for the Florida Flamigos. Looking forward to week two. Peace.